Welcome to our top 40 countdown of some of the most stylish mountain bikers on the planet. We put this list out to you and boy did you deliver, with thousands of votes helping us position these riders, identifying exactly who is lighting your fire when it comes to style points.
And we cannot wait for you to see this list of riders we put together. However, you guys chose the positions, that's not us, that's on you. But of course, you're going to be screaming names at us, names that you cannot believe did not make the list.
I can almost hear you guys screaming already. Okay, calm down. Well, it's the comment section that is for. So speak your mind, tell us what you think of the riders who made it, and scream the names of the riders who didn't.
So let's get right into it and see who made the top 40 hit list of the most stylish riders in mountain biking, starting with a great example of how diverse our list really is.
Yes, at 40, we have one of the future stars of the cross-country world. Riding for Trek Future Racing, this under-23 is full of unbelievable XC talent, but also an extraordinary level of skill, and that's evident in his park BMX riding. Not your average XC roadie here at all. Already a silver medalist in the 2024 World Championships, Bjorn's results could be worth a bet in the future, and a sure bet he'll be making it look good too.
Okay, time to get rolling down the chart as we make our way from Bjorn at 40 through 34.
Yeah, at 39, Mitch Ropolato, a very popular Cannondale pro with Monster Energy backing, helping him keep those social posts and video content coming.
Sam Cafano is up next. He's part of that 50-1 crew, and if you don't get picked for that without a big helping of style and a unique eye for lines.
Yes, another XC rider making our top 40. While Christopher Blevins has made it to the top step for World Cup podium, he's only made it to 37 on our list.
In at 36 is Joel Anderson. You only have to look at his recent video with me over on GMBN to see just how good he makes bike riding look.
Another rider who's changing the face of XC, Charlie Aldridge, is in at 35. Fast enough to pick up second at this year's World Champs, but capable of throwing some amazing tables and whips while he's at it.
French style icon Hugo Frixtalon has only made it to 34, got that one, but he's on the list. His Tempo launch video is ironically absolutely timeless.
Predominantly racers owning the chart so far, our next rider is offering something a little different.
Number 33 is Cole Bernier. Cole is leading the march within the adapted mountain biking scene. Cole has not just kept the bowhead reach looking stylish, the guy is inventing moves and techniques that are literally developing the entire AMTB riding scene. This Canadian is always on the podium in the races, whether it's dual slalom or downhill. When it comes to style, he is groundbreaking.
Let's make our way to the 20s. Is your favourite coming up? In at 32, Hugo Frixtalon's Commencal IC Studio teammate Thomas Estak. Fast enough to get a World Cup podium at Leger this year, but stylish enough to make it onto our list too.
One of my favourites, Edgar Briol, is up next. Whether it's Red Bull Hardline or Backyard Battle, Edgar can ride it all and throw an Esteezy Techno-Ander in for good measure.
At 30, we have another AMTB superstar, Guga Ortiz. This guy was one of Chile's brightest downhill hopes pre his accident in 2017. Now Guga, alongside Cole Bernier, is a hero of the adapted riding scene with flat-out speed.
Incredible stuff from Guga, so fast. Now we're in for a treat. At number 29 is our first female athlete to make the top 40 countdown. Vinnie Armstrong has one of the very best whips out there and the laziest one-hand, one-foot you'll ever like to see. How far the female slopestyle scene has come is incredible. Vinnie could be higher on this list, and a 2025 season full of Grand Slam wins could be a great catalyst for a higher position.
Some big steps are coming now as we make our way to number 24. If you want a masterclass in cornering, look no further than Bryn Atkinson. He might not be racing World Cups anymore, but Bryn is still out there going fast and making it look incredible.
His year might have ended with a fractured vertebrae, but before that, Ace of Vermette was insanely fast. Multiple World Cup wins and a Junior World Champs jersey are proof of his speed, and as you can see from these clips, he's got a mean whip too.
Lando Steezy, aka Leo Smith, resides at 26. Lando has all the BMX tricks locked down and perfected them with his MTB. His inspiring riding and fun attitude makes him an Instagram must.
Number 25, Cliff Bar athlete Casey Brown. There isn't much she can't do. Raced everything, can flip at will send it like anyone, a true rider's rider. Rightfully amongst the most stylish. Casey Brown, we salute.
Trials makes it onto the list at 24 thanks to Joachim Lundgren, a freakish talent with unbelievable power. 50-inch bunny hop, anyone? No problem. Compatibility with street style too? You got it.
So much talent on this list so far, it's incredible. Now, a serious style alert. At number 23, we have another one of my favourites, Sam Hockenhull, otherwise known as Dave, another 50-to-1 rider. He can throw almost any shape imaginable on a bike, but as his invite to Red Bull Hardline suggests, he's not scared of going flat out and hitting massive lines too. He's an unbelievably exciting rider to watch.
Now, our next 8 riders look like a who's who of mountain biking, so let's get going. Our number 22 is already amongst the legends of female bike athletes. Vera Sandler is also making big waves on our most stylish list, thanks to massive hits at events like Darkfest and Swatch Nights.
Yet you don't get sponsors like Santa Cruz and Rafa without being fast, stylish, or both, and Elliot Jackson's riding is all that and more. When he's not riding, he's presenting shows for Red Bull or running his Grow Cycling Foundation.
At 20, one of the most unique riders on our list, Remy Morton. No chain, no pads, no problem. This Red Bull rider builds and rides some of the most incredible looking trails out there with a style all of his own.
19 on our list is Sam Blenkinsop. Sam's been at the sharp end of downhill racing for well over a decade. Is showing no signs of slowing down. One of the most fluid looking riders you'll ever see between the tapes.
Another super fast rider in at 18, 3-time downhill world champion Valley Hall. She's developed a fast, efficient style that's seeing her breaking records despite being only 22 years old. Could she challenge the all-time win records?
17th on our list is the absolute powerhouse Braga Vestervik. This guy has ridden some of the biggest, burliest lines on the planet. He's put out some incredible video parts that need to be seen to be believed.
Unknown to many of you, but if you're in the trial scene, you'll know many insane riding clips from Charlie Rolls. Some of the most impressive bike control you'll ever see, and he's always looking like he's having so much fun on his bike. This year also saw him win his first World Cup.
Eric Fedko takes number 15 with his unbelievable slopestyle prowess. Eric's recent Above the Trees Red Bull edit was something to behold, a shining example of how far mountain biking is being pushed.
I couldn't pick a winner from that little selection. Has your favourite rider featured yet? Well, what about this guy? Phil Atwell at number 14 will not surprise you. The reason his riding has got so high up this list is no matter how well you think you know his riding, it will surprise you. At the end of the day, the guy is a professional downhill racer. He's supposed to go fast. That isn't all he does though. He seems to have an inexhaustible amount of ways to express himself on the bike, with humour, imagination and, well, just plain slick style, really. No one deserves to be on this list more, to be honest. One hell of a stylish mountain biker.
Yep, great skill there from Phil. OK, they say speed is your friend. This next rider knows more about that than most. One of the most exciting downhill racers to watch at 13 is Amaury Pirion. On his day, he's almost untouchable, producing some of the most memorable race runs of a generation. His dominant victory at Leger this year was an absolute masterclass, pure power and passion.
Chris Ackrig at number 12 with his take on what mountain biking is. He can ride any bike, any discipline, and make it look totally original. Another one of the a rider's rider category.
The very best that slopestyle has to offer here at number 11, Emil Johansson. No matter what trick you think is possible or could imagine, he can actually do it and throw in a double bar spin too.
Cade Edwards begins our top 10. After stepping back from racing, 2024 saw him drop an incredible X Games Real MTB part, as well as a Red Bull Sound of Speed video that's redefined what's possible at Dovey Bike Park.
Number 9 is Sam Hill, probably many people's first guess for a winner today. A year or two out of the limelight has put pay to this downhill and enduro legends topping our list.
Chaos Seagrave at number 8, capable of throwing massive 90-foot gaps with the tech ability for a mini flip to front wheel stoppy. Crazy talent from a crazy talented mountain bike family.
At 7, Loic Bruni, one of the most successful downhill riders of his generation. Loic has a super precise, efficient riding style that's translated to record-breaking success. Funnily enough, when I reached out to him about appearing on his list, he was amazed as he doesn't rate his own style.
Incredible. Number 6 is Brendan Fairclough, racer turned freerider. Brendog's Death Grip videos showcased his style, as did Flat Owl race-inspired runs at Red Bull Rampage. We're filming this bit before Rampage this year. Hopefully the comment section won't be filled with "Brendog was robbed" this time round.
Kicking off our top 5 is Bernard Kerr, or BK to his fans. As his winning runs at Hardline show, he's not scared to go flat out and send it, all while filming for his YouTube channel. Could 2025 be the year he gets that elusive World Cup win?
We're inside the top 5 now, and the following riders are at another level when it comes to style and followers. Matt Jones is number 4, with his dirt jump roots taking him to the big time. When asked him about this chart, he thought his most stylish riding was from a few years back when he was competing all the time. That smooth style is still there though, for sure. But back in the day, he could win a big jump event with a run that looked so effortless just because it was so smooth. These days, Matt is being seen by so many eyeballs on his social channels that his riding is bigger than ever. Add to this his incredible lifestyle, fast cars and mad fun travel, then there's a lifestyle element playing a big part too.
Top 3 now, and if your rider hasn't appeared yet, it's time to get excited for them. Jackson Golston grew up under the spotlight since his first balance bike video, but that pressure fueled his progression into one of the most fastest, stylish riders out there. Despite a year off through injury, he's had so much impact, he's still voted in at number 3.
Jackson is a wild talent. Great to see him right up there where he belongs. Now, who has made it to the top spot? This next move will keep you guessing. Creativity, speed, true genius. How are we going to describe this rider? Brandon Semenuk is actually a rider who could be described as a genius. I'm not even exaggerating. His sheer ability to come up with lines that just don't seem possible or even real isn't matched by anyone else. He's missed out on the top spot by a whisker, but by such a different rider that maybe it doesn't even matter. This was nearly a tie for the top 2, both very, very special and original talents.
What a rider, so much style and imagination. Who can top that, Martin? Let's find out now.
That just leaves the biggest cycling star on the planet. He's certainly one of the most stylish. In fact, style is just built into the riding product he creates. The product being banger bike videos. Fabio Widmer has transported himself from geeky trials kid, a fan of Danny McCaskill, a wannabe McCaskill if you like, to this point, a rider who can sit alongside Brandon on a most stylish mountain bike riders list. His true mountain biking is crazy good, it defies belief. His trials ingenuity is a core skill that begs for creativity. And he's managed to combine that creativity with all the mountain biking he tackles. Ladies and gentlemen, our number 1 most stylish mountain bike rider, Fabio Widmer.
There we have it. Undoubtedly, you'll be screaming a rider's name that we didn't mention, so get involved in the comments down below. The list was selected by us, but did we get it right? Did we miss anyone?
The riders were positioned by you guys. How did you do? Lastly, did it become a popularity contest? Well, you need to tell us your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Are we going to argue now, Martin?
I think so.
Brandon Semenuk, surely.
I know.